Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. How's everyone doing on this a fabulous Saturday morning? I'm in the mood for some old school Evanescence. Pause the music. Let me pause the music.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am still full of this stupid summer cold, so bear with me.
That's alright, love. I'm still in pain, so I'm sure I sound fucking awful.
Oh, would you stop eating all the brie?
The brie.
Yeah, all that fatty cheese.
I mean, to be fair, I was eating chocolate raisins, which probably wasn't a good thing to
Well,
eat.
there you go then. You need to give it time to settle.
Anyway, carry on.
The reason I jumped up, the post I posted isn't on this day last year when Orion was obsessed with Juan and was like, "Oh, leave me alone! Stop watching me! You're obsessed! Me." Yesterday, he got annoyed because Zach and Juan were in the box battling and chatting.
Yeah.
Which shows the narcissism of his personality in that no one can be friends with anybody that he's ever been friends with but him.
It does.
And he can't control the narrative because Juan and Zach are talking, so he can't control any of that, right? So he rage quit.
Thanks for the gift.
And apparently was then blowing up Zach's phone of like, what are you doing?
Thanks for the gift.
Why are you talking to Juan? Blah, 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 blah. And Zach ignored him and was chatting to Millen and a couple of other people.
Oh, this is
Zach was being Zach. You can't control what Zach is going to do.
You can't, right? No. You can't.
So in response to this...
Thanks for the gift.
He put up a post that was up for all of 20 minutes, if that. I'm having a really bad time at the moment with my depression and my autism is bad.
Oh my God.
I didn't know that autism had a scale of good and bad days. You may correct me if I'm wrong there.
No.
I was pretty sure it's like a constant level of affects you every day.
It's a constant level. I just, oh God.
So this post was up for not very long, as I say, 20 minutes maximum, and was then deleted.
I'm going to have to go, because obviously someone screenshot.
So if anybody has that, please send that to Josh.
Yeah.
And I apologise in advance if you get annoyed by it, Josh, because a lot of people saw it and went, "Are you kidding me?"
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and hunt that post down.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see if it's in my Discords that I'm in, and if I've got it, I'll ping it over to you. But I'm not sure. I just know this post was put up because people in my Discords were like, "Are you kidding me?"
That's freaking.
Yeah. There you go. Slaying with Cats has it. Can you send it to Joshy, please, darling?
Okay.
So yeah, and then it's all the I need to go on my antidepressants. I need to go on this, that, and the other. And it's like the antidepressant that you're claiming to go on is for stopping smoking. It's nothing to do with weight loss.
Oh, the bupropion crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, we debunked that ages ago.
Yeah, it came up again yesterday while they were out for their 5 hours that they went out, leaving that cat in a hot room all that time with no fresh water, not clean litter, no food, and no fan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so if people have got reports in with the RSPCA, please feel free to send those clips because they'll be everywhere to add to those reports.
Oh, my life.
Yeah, it was bad yesterday. BB was absolutely raging, and I think Spartan was as well.
That's bad. Oh, my...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my life.
It was a thing yesterday, but no, they didn't come back on yesterday claiming that they were having a bad day with their autism afterwards because they couldn't control the narrative with Zach.
Oh, wow, that's awful. Wow, okay, so, wow.
There you go, Slaying with Cats. I sent it to your inbox, Joshy.
Thank you, Slaying with Cats. Sorry, I am looking at the chat. Sorry, you know me and managing chat and conversation. Sorry,
yeah, technology is hard.
Technology is hard with me.
2 seconds, I've got a small person asking me a question. 1 minute.
Okay. How have they always run out of that? I don't know. Katie, I've got 1 or 2 clips to go through yesterday. Morning, Kiki. And they spent at least £300 at Sephora. Oh my Jesus Christ. They're spending money like it's tap water. And they only made £10 yesterday on TikTok. I mean, things are crashing
Thanks for the gift.
crashing down around them. Thank you all for the gifts, by the way. I do see people doing the gifts. Things are crashing down around them because they got this £15 thing. You only get it if
Thanks
you
for the
spend over £300. Oh my God, really missing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, the Sephora thing. I mean, we don't have Sephora up here. As in these gifts are going down because people are waking up to who Elphaba is.
Flipping it. Sorry to interrupt. Thank you for the gifts, people. I was sorting out the small person. I came back and I've got that number on my thing.
That's right. Yeah. Support is amazing. I don't.
Thank you, Slang. I think the RSPCA have been in touch with
Thanks for the gift.
E because they keep bringing them up now. I think they've been in touch.
Yeah.
Thanks for the gift.
And the getting a cleaner. I don't know if anyone has seen the clips
Thanks for the
of
gift.
Mew playing with the water coming from the tap.
Yeah.
With all the junk around them. Like, that flat was cleaned, what, 3 days ago?
Mm-hmm.
It's gross.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. See, this is just interesting because it's just like, wow.
Yeah.
She was thirsty. Yeah.
He was really thirsty. 5 hours without a fan. Oh, she's got a cooling mat. Yeah, those cooling mats you need to move quite regularly to keep them cool. You can't just dump them on the floor and walk away.
Yeah, I know. It's just like I wish I knew. I wish I knew. That cat's gonna get removed soon. I reckon. That cat's gonna get removed soon. I reckon because.
Did you catch the other day when Orion was on another rant of the cat, turned round and said, well, my mum's already said they'll have her. And it's like, but hasn't your mum got Diva?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And why, if you were treating your cat so beautifully, would you be already looking at where she can go when she needs to be removed from you?
It's a good question. I mean, does Maria have Diva? Because
we've seen no evidence that she does, and we've seen no evidence that she doesn't.
Because Elphaba says that Maria does. Maria, I don't know whether Maria has said or hasn't.
Maria's Maria.
Yeah. So. Does Elphaba have Diva or not? Because Diva was dumped. I don't believe Maria has her. No, I'm going on. I think the water from the tap was rage baiting. Ladybug, maybe. I mean,
there's no Mew, there's no Diva.
Yeah, there's no queens, there's no kings.
There's no kings, there's no queens, there's no royalty on this plane.
Yeah, I feel terrible for those babies. How sad that their paths have crossed. Yeah, I know. And
it does, Luke. You're right. That's why we haven't seen evidence either way.
I know.
And I've also heard that Maria doesn't have her home anymore. She's in like a sheltered thing because she stayed with Orion for 7+ weeks. And didn't tell her housing that she was away.
This is the thing here. Like, E has not only screwed up their shit, they've also screwed up Maria's shit as well.
Thank you, Spartan.
Thanks for the gift.
What, Miss Thing?
Well, I'm confused. Where? Good morning, Trinity.
Miss Thing's at war, and I was like, I don't know what she's worrying about.
Being around E is literally dangerous for multiple different reasons. Yeah, I would agree. If you look at outline of Diva in pic, it's slightly distorted. I mean, he likes to use AI.
Oh, Maria, that is just what I've heard. I don't know. I have nothing to verify it, so I don't know 100%.
Yeah.
But it would also make it kind of in line with the not coming to visit, why he won't go down and see her. And, you know, it would be, if your mum was really in that house still, then she would be able to come and go as she pleases still. And you know that in the last 7+ months, Maria would have gone for at least once to visit Orion. And we haven't had that.
Yeah.
Since they were told to leave, mid-January?
Yeah.
And they've not seen each other since. And you know full well from their relationship, they would have seen each other at least once.
Yeah,
Maria would have been up at least once.
Yeah, they would have, yeah.
And that hasn't happened. So to me, that would suggest that either Maria's not got that property anymore and cannot leave where she is, or Maria does still have that property and Orion is not allowed there at all. There is some reason why they cannot. But yeah, exactly. Maria wouldn't even come for the dental operation.
Yeah.
So, you know.
There's a reason why that's happening.
Yeah. I believe there is a reason, whether it's to do with housing situations or what, I don't know. But I genuinely believe there is some reason outside of their sheer laziness, and Maria hates her son, that they haven't been together.
Yeah. There's a specific reason. And it's just, I mean, Spartan's not wrong. Maria's on a completely different planet to the rest of us.
I think she's in a completely different quadrant.
Yeah. The Delta Quadrant.
Don't be putting her near my Janeway.
Well, that's that's only because I was thinking of Janeway at the time.
Yeah.
I love Voyager.
My day, every day, mate. It's probably in the Beta Quadrant with the Romulans, to be fair.
True. Yeah. I just like. We're moving to an escalation.
Yeah, something is coming, and it'll all be our fault.
You have Spartan.
Spartan, you have found a Trekkie who is off in 24 days to Vegas for the 60th anniversary.
Oh, nice!
And I'm so excited.
Nice.
However, on that, did anybody see the clip yesterday morning of Orion sleeping with his Mew card?
No,
Did anybody track that? The Observer's got it, right?
No,
I
didn't.
Sent it to BB. So for me, you would definitely say that for me, Star Trek is my special interest, and I have signed posters of all the ships from the stars I have met.
Yeah.
Right. They are in special frames so that the signatures don't get damaged. They are my pride and joy, and I love them.
Yeah.
Because I am going to Vegas in a couple of weeks, I had to take said posters out of their frames and go into the file that I have to take them with me. And I got anxiety about it. The fact they are in that file and I cannot protect them, it gives me fear. But I know it's for the greater good, right?
Yeah.
Because they are my special interest. They are my special thing. Orion is obsessed with this friggin' bubble Mew card that was 700 and something quid. Sleeps with it under his pillow. And whipped it out yesterday. Like, here's my Mew card. And it's like, mate, why are you sleeping with it? It's gross.
See, this is where, okay, there is a difference between being a fan of something. The song Stan from Eminem comes to mind with Elphaba, because Elphaba's not a fan of something. Elphaba is a stan of something and is obsessed.
I'm not sure if it will get bent or damaged. It's in one of those plastic PSA grading things. But if that gets chipped or cracked and the air gets to it as a result, then it will degrade the card.
I think it will get damaged in the end.
Oh, yes, Orion, of course it will.
Yeah, I think it will get damaged in the end, and then it will lose its value. In the end, it will lose its value, and then...
Yeah, I mean, it's 740 quid, that card.
Like I mean...
Yeah.
I mean...
I don't know if you can source code. I think they're sealed down the edges by the people that grade it. My mate had one of these Magic the Gathering ones done, and it's like mint condition, worth a stupid amount of money. And it's like... sealed all the way round. So Ooh, somebody's met Chakotay. I'm really hoping he's going to Vegas.
Oh.
I'm missing him off my poster.
Oil/grammar for the cardboard. I don't. If they're sealed, then
Yeah, you can't physically touch the card because it's got that plastic packet round it.
Yeah. But he never played with it even as a. But yeah, I get that. I had to put £10.
Your son sounds like my husband.
Yeah. I mean, like, here's the thing, we all have things that we enjoy, but I think E takes things to a whole new level. And it's just...
No, it's in a proper PSA graded one. It's not just the plastic sleeve that you would put it in yourself. It's in a proper sealed plastic PSA grading one, that particular card. The others, he constantly gets out the packet and fondles. It's gross.
Yeah, which those are damaged, and he's not going to get any money for that at all.
No.
I feel it's because it's not real interest. It's, yes, Miss Thing, it is a performance. It's not an interest.
It is all a performance.
It's a performance for the audience, and that everything is a performance.
Yeah, money burns a hole in that guy's pocket.
Yes, yeah.
Like, he cannot have that sat there going, well, I'm going to save that for X, Y, and Z or whatever.
Yeah.
It immediately goes out and spends it. And he was going on yesterday about all this makeup that he bought at Sephora yesterday. Oh, well, I got a £15 voucher from them. I did a quick Google of how much that would be on their loyalty scheme, because no other store in his area was having if you spend X, you get this. If you were going to do that on Sephora with their loyalty card, it is a minimum of £300 spend to get £15 off them.
That's a lot.
And there was me feeling guilty about spending 17 quid on some nail varnish and foundation.
I mean, you know, I feel, I mean, I've got a good makeup collection, but, you know, I feel bad about buying makeup, you know.
That's because your makeup is just awesome, Joshy.
I mean,
puts my collection to shame.
I do love my makeup collection. I've got to start doing more makeup, but I don't know why Universal Credit has not. Hang on, I don't know why Universal Credit has not sanctioned them yet for all money he's been spending. I don't know why. I can't answer that, Luke. I have no idea.
No one knows how that all works. But if you feel they are on benefits of any description, you can anonymously report them to the DWP.
You can.
And the more people that do it, the higher up their list they go to be investigated.
I mean, Miss Thing, that may be what's happening. Perhaps they're spending it quickly to not get kicked off UC. Miss Thing, that might be possibly.
I also think that's why it's on his TikTok account. And he's not putting it off until he needs it, and then he will spend it as soon as it's off the TikTok account. I think that's what's happening as well.
Yeah,
you can tell them, when you report them, you can tell them and send them a screenshot of, look how much money they've got on this TikTok account. Here's the proof.
Hey, Fiona. Yeah. And then maybe you have not done something about Liz. The thing is I can understand. Morning, Cinnamon Girl.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the heart, me, Fiona and Cinnamon Girl. Yes, I can understand. You can ask me for online income like PayPal and social media. So you mentioned you are source code. You are, yes, you are definitely.
Yeah, you are meant to mention it. Doesn't mean Orion did.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, I think he gets away with dodging a lot of things. And the thing is that
Maria taught them well. Come on.
Yes, they did. Thank you for the help, me, Alex. And I think eventually things will catch up to them. And I think that's the reason why E moves around a lot. Hey, Alex. That's the reason why E tries and does the whole... See, this is where E doesn't just do the stalking storyline because of people online. E does the stalking storyline to get moved to avoid... well, this is my personal opinion. I think that he does the whole moving storyline to get moved because if he moves, not just moves from one house, like from one place to another in the same area, if he moves areas, it's harder to track.
I don't know if it's necessarily harder to track. I think it slows it up.
It slows it up a little bit.
Because like you've got the councils, just we all know when we try and talk to our council how much a pain in the butt it is.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
They don't talk to each other.
Yeah, and that I think that's how he technically avoids many of these different things.
I also think they do it because that means that when they go, oh, I'm going for this assessment and that assessment, every time you move, that resets that timeline.
And I think that's how he's doing it. So
unless you do right to choose for your ADHD and you have to tell your doctor when you go for it, that's why you want to do it. Because mine followed me.
Yeah.
Into the country.
They do, Danny. Yeah, and and like I say, that by the time they've caught up with E's probably moved again. Yeah, hey Squeaky Pickles. Yeah, and I think that's the reason why I think E does the whole moving storyline. But I think they are vastly catching up to E's games, and I think that's.
Well, I think that's. Do you remember how they were acting before they left the last place? How bad their mood swings were, how shifty they were all the time.
Yes.
And I think that throws weight into what you're saying there, Josh, in that they can only keep going for a certain amount of time before the pressure builds up. Because they were going through that cycle backwards and forwards so quickly.
Yeah.
And I think that's because they were getting the debt collection letters. The HMRC was catching up to them because they owe a huge amount of tax. So I think you're right in that their time in place is getting shorter and shorter because it's being caught up to a lot faster now.
Yeah, and that's the thing, you know, I think eventually, and I think this is the reason why they are hating where they are now, and I think that this is the reason why the cycles are getting. They've got much worse recently with their attitude and excuses. It's not. No, I get you, Kat.
Yeah.
I think
they're not going to last 6 months in this place.
No.
Genuinely.
No, they're not. But the problem is that their time is running out, and their excuses are also running out, and they're like, I think the councils and the support and everything like that is slowly dwindling, and they know that, and that's the reason why the cycles are getting quicker and faster and more egregious. Good morning, Rosin. And that's the reason why this is all happening. It's got nothing to do with what we're doing or anything like that. You can see the cycles getting worse.
I mean, as much as I love our community of awareness people, Orion puts way too much faith in what we can and can't do.
Oh, yeah.
We can sit on lives and can too. We can have lives like the wonderful Josh's live where we discuss their behaviour and pull it apart and be like, this is manipulation, this is all false, da-da-da-da-da. That's all we can really do. We can make reports to the RSPCA.
We can do all that.
Make a report to the HMRC if we think that this person is basically scamming the system. We can do all of that, but we can't get any further with the councils. We can't find a vet. We can't do 99% of what they're claiming we do.
But we're like, he gives
way too much credit.
Yeah, he gives us way too much power, to be honest. He gives us way too much power.
And a lot of it is because it's deflection from their behaviour, which is actually the real cause of why things are happening.
Yes, yeah, and that's the thing there, and it's interesting, like I say, because he's trying to put the blame on us and all the people doing the videos, the live streams. He's trying to put the blame on us when in reality it's Elphaba's consequences. It's consequences for their actions, and they know that. They know that deep down. They know that the council's catching up to them, HMRC is catching up to them, and I know that crazy alarm. I know that people are saying, people have said that they're contacting councils and RSPCA, and people can do that.
You won't get anywhere.
But like, I think Maria has taught them everything that they know. People can do that. People can contact like the council or like private landlords if they know that, or like people can even contact police or HMRC. Like someone told me said, put reports into HMRC. It's whether they take those reports seriously and whether they take those reports and do things with those reports. But here's the thing. Anyone's accounts will be watched anyway. And Elphaba's
if you're claiming, yeah. If you're not claiming and you're paying your taxes, you're all good.
Yeah, if you're doing things by the book, Elphaba's accounts will be watched. By HMRC, by police, by all these things. Morning, Matty. And all these claims will... Here's the thing. Cases and all these things do take time. And here's the thing. Like this is the reason why, like I say, Elphaba moves so much. Would police take notice that several people have reported them, i.e. Dean? Yeah, they would. They'd take notice. Oh, you don't think so, Chris? You don't think that they'd take notice? I think
they do, because it all goes on a record against them, especially if they're done through like NFAs or the CPS have said there's nothing to formally charge them with. But you're right in a way that if too many people do it and it's all about BS stuff or there's nothing there to back you up, then it will just look like it is malicious.
Yeah.
But you're right in one way and not in another there, Chris.
It could be false. If 100 do it, it looks like manipulation. It can do, Chris.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I think, if you're going with like facts, if you're going with facts like E has done X, Y, and Z, and you can back it up with video evidence of this happens with... Like Dean did, right? Then the police are, right, we can look into this further, and obviously... they will look into it further. And see his video, with the video evidence. And obviously, there's a lot of video evidence out there. And here's the thing: what the problem is that you've got to understand that it is, and this is where there is evidence of neglect. There is, Mary, there is. You have to think police have X resources. If 100 people do it, even if 2 are right, it's slowing it. Yes, Chris, yeah.
It does slow it down, you're right. Yeah, it does.
No, it's talking about the appearance fee. Appearance fee?
What appearance fee?
Got from Dan. Oh,
you mean for Scram with Dan?
Scram with Dan. I mean, yeah, he's got. The thing is, he has gotten a lot of money with Scram with Dan, like a lot of money.
He didn't make as much as the others did, though.
And that's
going to point that out.
Yeah, Zach got around 5k to do Scram with Dan.
That's if Zach was telling us the truth. Come on, Pete. Zach is a massive wind-up merchant.
Yeah, Zach is a wind-up merchant, and they got a lot of money. I'd call it Scam with Dan, but that's because I do believe it was a scam. But the thing is. Zach didn't. He said he lied. I mean, Joe. That's the thing. Zach is a wind-up merchant.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for that, Neil Diamond. The thing is going back to the whole police thing. Is the police obviously have a lot of real serious crimes to deal with, and all those things. And there was a point where the police turned around and said they're not dealing with social media. They turned around and said that they're not dealing with social media drama. I can't remember who pointed that out to me, but someone did. And we went through it, where the police said they're not dealing with social media drama, even though what Elphaba does is basically criminal things. And it is. And obviously people reported things to the police. Yes, report, obviously, when Elphaba's, doing a lot of underhanded things and, you know, things
Yeah,
like
they do
that.
some very morally grey things, but
Morally grey things.
whether
Yes.
they are flat out illegal is up to the police. And I mean, like, the text
Yeah.
messages with the 10-year-old in the group chat, we've all seen them. That was a no further action because the CPS didn't feel there was enough to charge them with. That is not the same as being innocent of it.
Yes.
That just means that the weight of evidence wasn't there to meet the prosecution standard.
And the thing about that is, right, and here is the crux of that. You've also got to understand what that is. Now, obviously that was, I want to say, he was 17. So
that was about 3 years ago when that all came out.
It was about 3 years ago when that all came out.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on, Chris.
Maybe 4 years ago now.
Yeah, hang on, Chris. Wait a second. So the thing about that though is, now I don't know whether people obviously tried to get the people that Elphaba was texting in the group chat at the time to come forward. I don't know about that. The problem is, at the time, those kids didn't obviously want to come forward, and the parents of those kids, I don't think, wanted to come forward. It was people on social media who obviously went to the police. I mean, I think he went to the police as well.
And then celebrated it.
And celebrated it
because the itself is disgusting.
Right. Now, the problem is if we'll say victims didn't want to come forward, what can the police do? If the victims,
there'll be no more evidence other than what's already out there on social media, which doesn't hit the threshold for prosecution, unfortunately.
Yeah. If the victims don't want to prosecute, the perpetrator goes free. And because that's how I view it, because the victims didn't want to come forward. Did the parents of the victims know? I believe so, Puglup. I believe so. He is noted as public nuisance, but uses the disability and mental health card to dismiss the claim. And I believe so. Hang on, Chris wanted to come up one second.
I mean, yeah, they are, but they are also red flagged for any calls that they make to any emergency service.
I believe that.
If they call an ambulance, the police come out. If they call the police, the ambulance comes out.
Yes, yeah.
Because they are known as a frequent caller.
They are, yeah. Hang on, we've got Chris.
Hello, Chris.
Hello, my dear. I think you have to see it from a different perspective, is that in our current government, public services are incredibly underspent.
Yes.
Police, NHS, anyone in the public sector is underspent. They don't have enough money to do what they want to do.
Thanks for the heart.
So they are spending their time using their money to convict way more serious people. They don't have time for these trivial cases as accurate as they are.
Yeah.
It is the unfortunate truth, and we can all agree we despise it.
Yeah.
But
I hate it.
There are worse people out there they're focusing their attention upon.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. You can disagree to your heart's content. That's absolutely fine.
Oh no, I agree. There are worse people out there. Yeah.
But when you think, if you talk about hours and billable hours, let's say a police officer's paid £18 an hour. They work 8 hours a day. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 52 hours a week. Do they spend that time searching a random person on the internet, or do they focus their time on people who deserve jail for M or D?
Yeah.
And I think we can all agree that there are worse people out there, which is why this person's not being prosecuted more than they are. They should be.
That's also why the burden of proof and the threshold for it to go forward is so high.
Yes.
I'm not agreeing with Elphaba. He deserves the true reason, the true evidence, if it gets out there, deserves to be prosecuted.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, there's not the resources to do it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, sad but true.
It is sad.
It's the unfortunate situation that we're in.
It is.
And if I'm honest, I'd rather they prosecute the people who have done more serious things.
Oh no, I get where you're coming
Whilst
from.
you want these people who are wrong-uns to get prosecuted, I'd much rather the M people or the rug users or rug sellers to not be here.
Very true. But I would also put Orion up there in the category of
yeah.
I'm panicking, I'm going to lose my job. That is where I would put Orion.
Oh yeah, that was
the
great YouTube video of fucking years ago, wasn't it?
Yes. And everybody knows what you mean when you say that. So
right, I'm gonna drop. That's my 2-piece. Thank you for letting me up.
No problem, Chris.
Love you both. In a bit.
See you, darling. Yeah, like I would class Orion as in there because we've got the 10-year-old chat. We know he talks to minors. I mean, the other day I've got screenshots of it. He was talking to a 13-year-old in Kick. There was a 13-year-old in there.
Yeah, I know.
And it's like, come on.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, JJ. I know it hurts when you laugh.
Yeah.
Sorry, JJ. But yeah, like he's still doing it.
Faye,
and all these, I've changed. You clearly haven't, because he's still talking to 13, 14-year-olds.
No, they haven't. And he passes the buck when anybody brings that up.
Yeah,
because
they're gross.
He passes the buck with that. And yeah, it's slowly catching that wrong. It's a shame the platforms TikTok and Kick also allow peeps like E, but money trumps morals. Yes.
There's always money. And I think that was the same with Scram with Dan and to some extent Zach, Talia and Luke. It was money over morals because they were told if that they went for Orion, they would be off. So, yeah. I definitely think it's money over morals.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was money over morals thoroughly. And that's the thing. I mean, JJ, you're not wrong. TikTok do need to review their reporting system.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's just...
Too much AI reliance there.
Oh, God, yeah. It's just so ridiculous. It's just... it's annoying as hell. I mean...
Right, I have to go and do the mum thing. I have a very huffy child behind me at the moment. But I will be in the comments to behave.
Okay. Thank you for coming up.
Because I have blocking powers still.
Okay. Thank you for coming up.
See you in a bit, darling.
See you in a bit. Okay, so hang on. Right. Where am I going? I'm going somewhere. It's so flawed. Takes them too long to take down bits. Yeah, JJ, it does. The TikTok system is flawed as hell. I reported it live yesterday when he was being horrendous to that girl in Turkey who didn't get banned. Fox and Pebbles. I know. Makes me annoyed when I get a violation for saying hi. Yeah, no. Then we go. Yeah, exactly right, Katie. No violations found. And I found Elphaba relies on negative reinforcement. It allows the behavior to continue. Tom. Yep. Tom. Yeah, they do. So this is a video from Peekaboo. It's the video from yesterday where you got a video for using an emoji. I mean, I know, cause it's just wild. So this was the hypocritical thing where he was going on about Savannah in Turkey. The hypocrisy is wild to me. Wild. So I mean, obviously there's many aspects to yesterday, but this is what who was Cam 2ing yesterday? Whose Cam 2 thing did I go into? I went into somebody's Cam 2 yesterday. You got a violation once for calling my cat a sausage when she was in her lanky kit. Oh my God, flaming cats. I was in somebody's Cam 2 yesterday that I saw briefly. Zudo. I think it was Zudo's. Oh, Frost. No, Frost. Cat, thank you, Frost. It was in Frost, because somebody sent it me. I think it was the Observer sent it me. Yes, it was Zudo's. Because, went into Zudo's, and then made the video that I did, and then went to sleep. I was tired. Because I was just like, the hypocrisy. There are so many countries now, the Observer. There really is. Thank you for sharing, Liz. There really is, yeah. He will have a lot of problems if any Turkish took offense to what he was saying yesterday. Messaged me privately, yet talks about it on TikTok for an hour. There's just so much. So goddamn much. But yeah, this is the video.
At the end of the day, I'm being so real with you, and I'm going to turn the comments off because I don't give a flying fuck what anyone says, to be honest.
Okay, so we all know the OG inspector, the first country. I mean, Chris, yeah. So we're going to turn the comments off because he was getting a lot of backlash for saying the shit that he was saying. Wait, what? That's a good thing. More people covering and taking views away from them. Yeah, JJ.
Thanks
exactly.
for the gift.
Thank you for the help me, Gemma. He knew the rant was racist because he turned the comments off before he said it. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what people say. Turns the comments off.
Thanks for the gift.
Yep. Thank you for the help me, Jasmine.
If Savannah is broadcasting this, we have the right to talk about it. I have the right to talk about it as well because you spoke about me last night. You wanted me.
So, you absolute, and I don't give a fuck
Thanks for
about
the gift.
swearing. If you, good morning, Mel. I'm doing okay today. Still in a bit of pain, but the fucking hypocrisy. This is the Elphaba, not anybody in my chat, but you fucking hypocrite. You can't come on here and turn around and say that. You broadcast your shit lying about so many fucking things and then get pissed off when we have something to say about you, but you're gonna come on here and say that? The fucking hypocrisy. Wow. Emily says, I'm not even Turkish, but I felt so bad for Turkish people because he stereotyped them all. Well, yeah, Emily, they did. My friend's husband is Turkish. He is one of the friendliest person I know. Yeah, Faye, he was very racist.
Thanks for the gift.
Morning, Jade. Good morning. Thank you for the hot me, Jade, and thank you for the You're Awesome's Hail Mary.
Thanks for the gift.
The fucking hypocrisy for this. This is the type of rhetoric my brothers navigate every day as right same catch. Yeah, this is fucking wild to me.
In your live stream, I share my personal opinion with you. I say how it is. Okay. Do I want to necessarily have an argument with you? No. But do I want you to listen to me? Yes. So you'll be watching this anyway, and then you'll obviously have a reaction later on your live, and I won't look at it. No, I will look at it. I will. But what I'm saying is Savannah, you need to get the fuck out of Turkey or somewhere else, and do not go out at night and talk to random men that you do not know where they've been, giving you roses, which could have fentanyl in it, by the way, which could kill you. Yeah.
Okay. Why is that specifically to Turkey? Question. Why is that specifically to Turkey? Wasn't you slagging off the gay community because the gay community in England do it to you? Morning, Nikki B. Also notice Sab and Michaela are stunning looking people. It's jealousy, pure and simple. I mean, yeah, Karen, it is. By the way, this you need to get out of Turkey. Why? Get away from Turkish men. This has so many layers to it that's wild to me, but also this has nothing to do with Turkey or Turkish men, because this also happens in England. But okay. I mean, who would take his advice? Yeah. There is a lot of jealousy going on. Roses with okay. Just
Yes, that is a true thing. People can put drugs in roses for you to smell, and then you pass out, then you're trafficked.
Weird men will follow pretty girls.
Thanks for the gift.
Regardless of the ethnicity of their party. Right, Emily. This morning, Nympha, morning, and thank you for the heart me. This has gotten this is giving a certain rhetoric that's interesting, but again, this also doesn't just apply to men in Turkey. This also applies to men and women, any kind of person in any country. Fucking wow. Telling people about a country when you have never left the country as well. Yeah. I've never left the UK, but I'd never say this about another country. This is giving right-winged ideology, which is wild because Elphaba sits there and says they are not right-winged. But this is giving right-winged talking points. It's just wild. Yeah, that's it. It's giving E gets their information from GB News, yeah. I mean, Mr. Yeah, E is very right-winged. And said E will never go yet. Accepted Zach's offer for Turkey surgery. Wild. E gets information from their bin liners. Chris.
You're in a place where we can't help you, okay? So you're in another part of the world right now, and you're on your own, which makes it 10 times unsafe for you, okay? There are men out there that won't give a fuck about you being live, and they will assault you. There are...
Just... wow. Okay. But this also applies to you, like Faith said, he's alone in London, no safe. But yeah, it's no different to you being alone in London. You've got no friends, no family, no nothing. A man could do exactly the same to you in London to what you're accusing Turkish men of doing to Sab in Turkey. The wild. I mean, yeah, Karen, I also think that as well, but... yeah, Missy, yeah, E meets random men off Grindr. Could happen exactly the same. Look at there's actually a true crime story of a man who met men off Grindr in, I believe it's Manchester, because he used to live in the gay quarter in Manchester, and unalived a load of men. Slept with them and unalived them. He came out with the same story of them in London. I mean, doesn't he meet strangers, do stuff for rugs? Yes, Karen, yeah, they do.
Men out there that will put fentanyl in something to harm you. There are men out there...
I expect to do. Again, that also happens in this country. I don't know why you're... This is wild.
That will rape you. There are men out there that will kill you. Do you not understand that? I think someone needs to say it to you, Savannah. You're driving yourself into self-destruction.
The hypocrisy. I'm expected to know. I don't know what the obsession with fentanyl is. I don't know. They show the lack of education daily. Ladyfire, they do. Elphaba, you... Yeah, TikTok shop. There's a few things I want to buy on TikTok shop, to be honest. You want to come back up, Chris? Hang on. What do you have to say?
Everyone should go to Turkey. They sell you great glasses. Gucci, Prada at about 50p. Everyone should go.
I mean, sure. Oh yeah, because Turkey have a good shopping thing, don't they?
They are fantastic shopping. Also, Turkey's a very safe place. Any females here should go with pride. It's a very safe fucking place. I've been multiple times.
Oh, okay. I've never been, so I wouldn't know. Morning, Jazzy. I've never been. Hey, Claire. Oh, have you? Oh, Christian. Hey, Claire. He thought you could walk through the Channel Tunnel to Paris in 2 hours. I mean, Jade. So annoyed about a lost other paraglide. Oh, Inspector, it happens. It happens. After cat lovers, Turkey and the Levantine. I'm butchering that. Is amazing. I know I'm butchering that last one. I ran baggy pick through AI. All said it was fence. Oh, says none. Okay. I put various AI. All said was fence. Oh, says none. I mean, yeah. He's done rugs, so I don't know why he's putting all this shit out there. He thought he could see France from London. Yeah, they did. How does he not get banned for all the things he talks about? Others get banned for a lot less. I have no idea, Helen. I don't know. The thing is, women have been having to keep themselves safe out for decades everywhere, not just there. I mean, right, Lady Farr. You're off to Turkey in 5 weeks? Oh, cool. Jane, cool. Going to show my friends over there what he said. Watch their reply. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell this in where they are. I mean, I don't know. I have a friend who has asked that opportunity to a man in Bulgaria, and he regretted it. Oh, Shade, I'm sorry. Yeah. I just this wild. I don't know why. The fact that he's coming on and saying all this, yeah, he took rugs, literally, not long ago.
In another part of the world, and you're allowing this to happen to yourself, and you're broadcasting it to all ages.
The fuck? You've got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me. Yes, because we know he is so well travelled. I'm actually speechless. I mean, you have got to be kidding me. Hang on. Wait.
To self-destruction in another part of the world, and you're allowing this to happen to yourself, and you're broadcasting it to all ages.
Broadcasting it to all ages. You have got to be kidding me.
Thanks for the gift.
I am short-circuiting. This is a fucking joke. Yeah, the sense of irony, Chris, yeah. This is a joke. Can you spell the word... I mean, Alpha wouldn't be able to spell the word hypocrisy. But can you spell the word... Can you... I can't even fucking speak. Can you spell the word hypocrisy, Elphaba? I don't think you can.
You should be deplatformed for this, and you should be getting serious help, and you should not be drinking whatsoever.
Fucking kidding me. Oh, I know, they're doing it on purpose, but fucking kidding me. I mean, I am consmart. I'm just, they're fucking wow. Telling Savannah that she should be deplatformed. No, Elphaba, you should have been deplatformed years ago. The projection is real. Huh?
And I don't give a fuck what anyone says. That is the truth. You know? It's not entertainment It's dangerous what you're doing.
I mean, sure. So, I think they were dropping off the app until they did the cooking show. Claire, you're not wrong. I mean, they weren't dropping off, but they got a lot more support, Claire, when they did the cooking show.
Thanks for the
Why
gift.
is E so obsessed with her at the moment and not their head full of lice? But I don't know why they're so obsessed with Savannah. Is E just saying what people say about that? The projection is real, Miss Thing. The projection is real. So hang on. Something, I believe.
Loud and clear.
I believe. So, oh, don't be. No. Fine, be an asshole then. So, hang on. Let me quickly do some things. Do some things. So, this is. Hang on. Oops. Oh, there it is. And then I want to send it to there. Right, okay, so we got that, and then, right, I've got that, and I also want, I think it's Spartan that has, is it Spartan that has the other one? Yeah, maybe. Right, yeah, right, so Spartan has that. But I also need... Wait, hang on. Josh is doing... He wants to be the only trans in the village. Little Britain reference. Oh, yeah. Scran with mans. Right. I need to get that up ready. Oh, thank you for the heart puffs, L Diamond. Thank you. I need to get that up ready when it loads. Right, thank you. Thank you.
Thanks for the gift.
Right, right, that's done. Minimize that. Technology loves me. Not. By the way, hello, Haley, by the way. So, right. Right, this is the moment. I hope you're doing well, Haley. I hope you're doing well. Right, this is the moment he realizes Zach is live with Juan, gets visibly annoyed, and rage quits. I cannot believe we just went through all that fucking hypocrisy. Oh my loving God. Their face is a picture here. Aww. Aww. Love this for you. What is the law? Okay, so El Diamond asks, what is the law on Juan? Were they friends and fell out or something? So the law on Juan. Hello, T. And thank you for the heart me, T, and
thanks for the gift,
Haley. Heart me. So the law on Juan is they used to be friends. Then Elphaba did the typical Elphaba thing. They Juan invited Elphaba on, I think it was a birthday trip, a birthday thing.
Thanks for the gift.
And Elphaba made it all about them. And Juan didn't like it. And then they fell out.
Thanks for the gift.
And then Elphaba raged. So typical. But that's a short version. Thank you for the heart me and the go popular. And hello, Amy. But yeah, that's a short version. And then Juan's been doing his own thing. I remember that now. Yeah, Juan has been doing his own thing. Juan was also the connection they used to move to London. Yes, baby. Yeah, Juan was the connection that Elphaba used to move to London. Thank you for the heart me, and Louise. They fell out the first time because he was out saying he was dressed like. I mean, yeah, there was a lot of things. But there, Juan has been doing his own thing. He was asking to be essayed. That was a trigger for Juan. Yeah, he did a lot of things that Juan wasn't happy with. But that was a tipping point as well. Morning, Chantel. Didn't he not get invited to Juan's birthday, but ended up going? No, I think because there was the essay thing.
Thanks for the gift.
And then I think Juan did invite but he did a disastrous thing. Morning, Cornish True Crime, and thank you for the heart, me. But yes, there's a lot of lore there. But Juan has been doing his own thing with like music and does his own live streams. It's amazing what Juan does. Do you think they would act like this if they were still living in Barnstable? No, Claire. No. He is hated in Barnstable from what I understand. Yeah, he turned up bladdered and drunk at Juan's birthday, yeah. Oh, he's selling sweets. I didn't know that one. I know he's been doing a lot of... he has a sweets lives now. Does he? I didn't know that. I haven't been catching Juan's lives. I don't think so either would be called out. Yeah. He said he was...
Thanks for following.
He was asking for it when dressed up. Juan said that was the last straw. Yeah. There's, as I say, he's been doing... This is the problem with he. He has a kink fetish for SA and it's disgusting. But look at the face.
I actually expect that to go on.
I mean...
Sorry. Interesting.
Because Zach can't be friends with Juan. Zach cannot be friends with Juan because Juan fell out with Elphaba. And Juan has details on Elphaba that Elphaba doesn't want Zach to know. Yeah, look at the rage.
Everything's fine.
Sure.
Hi, how am I? I'm not bad.
That's it, Haley. Your friends can like people, you don't. Grow up. Exactly. Exactly.
You good? Yeah, I'm fine.
You look it.
Give me a topic
Oh,
to
did
talk
they,
about 'cause my social
baby?
battery is literally gone.
Right, I'm going to get pissed off with this. Hang on. Right. I didn't know that, baby. How many times does E clear their throat in this video? A few. Zach the Brat is not a real friend. It's so fake. Again, same with cats. I don't know much about...
Thanks for the gift.
Zach the Brat. I've seen a few of his lives here and there. They're acting as if they're an ex dating their bestie. I mean, baby, yeah. Right, so, let me go back slightly. Thank you for the heart meat, Kazi bollocks. Morning, Satan Son. He always clears their throat when lying. Yes. The cat is living with that attitude and temper daily. Yeah. The clearing throat is always a tell for lying or anger. Yes, Karen. Right, so.
Yeah.
Let's go back slightly.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a topic to talk about because my social battery is literally gone.
Right. He's got a new buzzword. You've been Googling again. You have no idea what social battery is. No idea what fucking social battery is. It's because Zach the Brat says social battery. Yeah. No, this is what Zach says. Yeah, but Elphaba, again, stealing other people's fucking shit. How about Elphaba, or should we say Orion, because Elphaba's a stolen fucking name. How about you come up with a fucking original thought in your own lane. Because social battery, hi Sweet Pea, he is a sponge like that, yeah. You have no idea what actual social battery means. No clue what social battery, in the context of autism, what that means. You're just trying to use it as a, oh, I need to leave now. Because it's a new buzzword for you. He reckons he has cirrhosis in the head now. It's not dandruff. Oh, for fuck's sake, of course I did. So I commented about this saying they're copying Zach ADHD and Zach liked it. Of course they are. They've never experienced that original thought. No, they haven't, this thing. No, they haven't.
Like, fucking hell. My social battery's gone. Yeah, I'll make my fire in a minute.
You're raging, you're rage quitting because Zach the Brat is talking to Juan. Got nothing to do with your social fucking battery. You're having a temper tantrum like a fucking child because you don't like somebody else talking to one of your ex-friends. That's all that is. Got nothing to do with social battery. Yeah, people have come and said that Zach's playing E. Which, okay, fair, you know, that's fair, that's fine. Thank you for the Go Populars, Kazi, thank you. That's fair, that's fine, you know.
Thanks for the gift.
That's fair, that's fine. Ooh. I think Zach, you don't think Zach is playing E specifically. I think Zach just does that with everyone. I mean, honestly, I don't know. Smooth Kimball can't control the narrative when they talk to old friends of E. Yeah, Smooth Kimball, that's it, yeah. To leave their cat for 4 hours with no fan, just awful. It is awful. Remember about the screenshot of the post he put up after. We're going to go through that, same with cats. Thank you for that, by the way. All the toys thrown out the pram. Yes. He done the same with Juan. He didn't want them talking to anyone. Yeah, Buster. Yep, exactly. I think they messaged Zach as soon as they came up live. Yeah, they did. They did. Right, so let me... they did, Claire. Let me try and... I need to add a new source to get this image up. Where is it? I haven't done this in a while. Where the fuck? Ah, there it is. I need to add an image. Right, so this may piss people off, which that's Elphaba's go-to. So this is what Elphaba put up after all of this. Oh, there it is. I was going to say, where the fuck is it? I may have to move things down slightly so that this makes a bit more sense. Right. Oh, you can't see me. Oh, it's covering things anyway, so I didn't need to do all that fucking shit. Right, so, didn't he confess he liking for Juan and got the cold shoulder? Yeah, I think they did, yeah. Ordering a water fountain, he could have bought one yesterday instead of makeup. Yeah, at least they could have. So, let's read this together, shall we? I'll be back on live when I don't feel overstimulated. Another fucking buzzword that Elphaba likes to use. I gained over 20k followers in 1 week. Lovely. It's been a whirlwind. This diva, you're not a diva, you're a fucking twat, needs this, sorry, it's been a whirlwind. This diva needs a break. It's a mixture of everything. Okay. Hate comments. Cat situations, because you don't fucking look after your cat. And my thoughts I'm getting professional help. So I got call next week to get me on strong antidepressants. Which antidepressants are these going to be? Bupropion? Okay. you know, the bupropion that isn't prescribed for depression. Stop lying to your fucking audience, Elphaba. You're not depressed. Anyway, my depression and autism being so bad. Okay, you're not depressed. Thought they were on antidepressants. Moved from sertraline to whatever it was. Bupropion. Missing. It was bupropion. Then it was something beginning with a V. Then it was something beginning with an F. Like, they changed it. They changed antidepressants within 3 weeks. Yeah, Miss T. Bupropion in America is different because Alphaba's going by American standards, not the UK standards. Elphaba has no clue what depression is. And Elphaba has no clue what autism is. Because autism doesn't change. Your moods change, yes. Your moods change. But autism doesn't change day to day. Your moods change. Venlafaxine. Yeah, venlafaxine, yeah. If I'm pronouncing that correctly. Didn't he say doctor found something in their blood the other day? Stealing a storyline of Zach again. Miss Thing, they said they had a blood test, Miss Thing. So, hang on. So, I got call next week to get on strong antidepressants. What? You're not depressed. This is caused by your own actions. And this is a slap in the face. Yeah, I know. Bupropion in the UK is not licensed as an antidepressant. I know, Sam, I know. I know it's not. This is a slap in the face for the real people that have to go through depression every single day. And we come across liars and scammers like you, Elphaba, and you're not autistic. Michelle, I'm doing well. You're not autistic. More like the cleaner found some plasters and he decided to use one for blood tests. I mean, Helen, maybe. Docs won't change antidepressants just like that. No, James.
Thanks for the gift.
No, Haley, sorry. No, Haley, they won't. They won't. Thank you for the heart, Miss Shazzy. No, they won't. They won't. He's lying to their audience again. Lying to their audience again. To get sympathy. And he'll be back live tomorrow.
Thanks for the gift.
Yeah, thank you, Shazzy. The only thing Elphaba suffers with is chronic lyritis. Yes. Then yeah. That's it. That's the only thing Elphaba suffers from is lying. Also, most doctors will go through all other options for antidepressants before going to very strong. Yes, said Mum. Yeah, they will. GPs do not prescribe strong medication for mental health. I have CPTSD and my meds are now on high dose after 2 years. I mean, Arsenal, I'm on metazapine, which of course Elphaba steals everyone's fucking shit because Elphaba tells I'm going to be on metazapine. One of the shit that Elphaba turned around and said was, I'm going to be on metazapine. I'm quite surprised Elphaba hasn't turned around and said that they're diabetic. I'm waiting for that fucking storyline next. Because Elphaba likes to steal everyone else's storylines. When you're going to be on metformin next, Elphaba? Anyway, I've been on metazapine for X amount of years, and I'm only on 15 milligrams in the morning, 15 milligrams at night. I'm meant to be, they're meant to be checking up on me about that, but I've been okay. They're being on tonight, going out for money. Yeah, I know, baby, yeah, I know. The plaster he showed on their arm, on the back of the elbow, they don't take blood from there. No, they take it from the not from the elbow. They take it from the other side. He won't get a psych appointment that quickly. No, Tina, they won't. Doctors will even tell you to go out and do things. Yes, Katie, they will. They will. He'll be expected to do counselling. Yes. That's how we know Elphaba's not going to transition either. it's detected that the live chat didn't. Oh, fuck off with that shit. My chat just jumped a bit. Sorry. Josh, he definitely said they found something in their blood. Oh, Sammy Cat saw it too. Oh, okay. So I didn't see that part. They found something in their blood. Oh, really? What? Diabetes. Is that what they found in the blood? Low iron. Well, that's okay. The doctors give me meth light. Oh, source code. Because that's Zach's storyline. Okay, yeah. Elphaba steals everybody else's storyline. Yeah, rugs. That's what they found in the stuff. Which again, loads of people have low iron. I mean, I've got low vitamin D. I'm on vitamin D tablets for life. One day after blood test, they magically found something. I mean, magically. One thing found in their blood is infection. Low iron and low vitamin D are very common. Yeah, Mum, yeah. Especially in the UK. Yeah, low vitamin D is very, very common. I was on metformin and Setlepram. I dropped the metformin. It ain't for me and personally. For me personally, that's okay, Kazi. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, he needs to be referred to a psychiatrist. Although it took me ages, and now I'm still being assessed. Yeah, Luna, sorry. Yeah, it can take a while. Yeah, takes a while. Thank you for the heart me, Zen Mom, and thank you for the community hearts tea. Sorry. It takes about a week for blood tests to come back. It takes a while, Katie. Yeah, it takes a while. And guess what, Elphaba? Are you going to show that on your NHS app? We're still waiting for the autism shit on the NHS app. Are you going to be able to show that on your NHS app? Because my blood test showed up on my NHS app. My body doesn't make Vit D. I'm on it for life too. Yeah, Shazzy. I'm on it for life. Yeah, I'm also on maintenance. Oh, Vit D, Sam. Yeah, it's a common thing here in the UK. Cook with iron for a small amount of iron in your diet. True, by the way. Like iron. Oh, really? Source code. The Citalopram 2. My HRT hormones are working fine. Oh, crazy. Okay. Kazi, sorry, not crazy. Kazi. I had blood tests, and even though results came back next day, you get call after a week to discuss. Yeah, Luke, I've got to go. I'm avoiding calling mine. Just because I know what. Just because I hate blood tests. Correct me if I'm wrong, but seems like E and Talia don't talk much now. Scram with Danny's. No, they don't. They don't. I was going to say, how did they get their blood results so quick? Because everything comes so magically to Elphaba, Claire. Everything comes so magically. Does E know you have to up your meds? They don't just stick you on a high dose. No. The doc had my ADHD paperwork sent before the end of our Zoom call. Really? How E lies this long? I don't know. Because people believe it's source code. Thank you for the heart me, Beatrix, and thank you for the heart me, Sarah. I have sent you a vid of E confirming blood tests and actual height. Oh, okay, Slimy Cats, hang on. Let me put that in my favorites. Hang on. Right, put that in my favorites so I know where it is. I see all test results on my NHS app before GP plans. But yeah, Kazia, I can see mine. Did you see where he was saying that their hair grows crazy fast? It's because of the testosterone. No, Fox, I did not see that. The day of their blood test, he said, I have a full blood count. Okay. They don't talk as Talia came out as transphobic in another live. Well, of course, because it proves that Elphaba doesn't fight for trans rights, and Elphaba's not trans. start you off on low dose to see how body reacts to meds. Yes, Luke, they do. He said he's 6 foot and 15 stone. Yeah, right. That's bullshit. Do you think they will ever be able to live a normal life now if they came off social media? No, Claire. No. They've done too much damage. I'm trying to find the video about something in blood. Oh, Slammick, that's okay. Talia is about praying the gay way. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. This pissed me off because Alpha was not depressed and you can't do autism that way. Hang on, let me minimize that and put these back where they are, where I put them. That needs to go there. I didn't need to move these, but I moved them anyway because I thought things would get in the way, but they never did anyway. Hello, Johnny. Hello. That's going to annoy me. There we go. It was off center and it was going to annoy me. Right. Slimy Cats has sent me a video that I think is going to end up in my favorites now. Yay! From defying gravity to defying biology.
Okay, I've got some good news.
When was this? So they've got some good news anyway. Also, Bupropion isn't available yet. It's still in trials. Oh, is it, Alex? Okay. Thursday. So this was Thursday.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the community heart, Beatrix. I need to finish weeding the garden, but it's getting warm again. Oh, Kazuya. Is E overstimulated because that's spoke upon? Yes, Johnny. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, Johnny. That's exactly the reason why. Because he cannot handle losing control because they're a control freak. So, Alpha's got some good news. Thank you for sharing, Johnny.
Also, I had a blood test. So
I had a blood test. Okay.
I've been to the doctors. So I've had like a full blood count basically. We'll see what happens.
You've had a full blood count. Okay. Wow. That is a strange place for a blood test on the other side of the elbow. No, I know GPs don't do hormone. I know that, Alex. I know. They also said they had good news about the police. I think that's BS. Yeah, I think that's BS. The policing's BS. Got their results next day, apparently. Was that their elbow or... Oh, hang on. It was their elbow.
So I've had like a full blood count basically. We'll see what happens.
So, wait. I'll go...
Test. So
yeah, I think it was... hang on. Oh.
Also, I had...
Yeah, it's on the elbow. Morning, Linda. It's on the elbow. There's nothing stopping them going to visit their mom. I think he's not allowed in their property. No, I don't think so. Thank you for the heart, Linda. I think so either. Alex, outside. Have I missed much? You missed Alphaba trying to blame autism, overstimulation, and depression, and they're taking some time off, and their depression and autism's bad, and other like, and Alphaba being an absolute fucking hypocrite, Linda. But like I say, as I always turn around and say, this live stream will be up either later today or in the morning.
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following, Jessica, and thank you for following, Louise. This live stream will be up either later today or in the morning over on the
Thanks
Big Red
following.
Button app. Thank you for following, Louise. Thank you for following, Stoner. My YouTube is pinned in my bio. Thank you for following Fox and Fables. But yeah, that's where the...
Thanks for following.
That's where they took the bloods, which does look like it's on the elbow. Is Sam a bullshit for that? Yes. Thank you for following, Pauline. Yes.
Thanks for following.
Yeah, that's where it is.
A blood test. So I've been to the doctors.
Morning, Kaylee.
So I've had like a full blood count basically. We'll see what happens. I found out how tall I am. I'm actually 6 foot now, so
This is a lie. So if he says going to doctors next week for
Thanks
mental
for
health,
following.
but this week's GP visit was BS. Right, Slaming Cats. Thank you for following, Jasmine. Be back online by tonight or tomorrow after they have been out clubbing. Yes, yes. GPs do hormone tests. My daughter's having one next month, as full blood count showed hypothyroidism. Oh, hypothyroidism. Yeah, Haley. Yeah. GP do basic blood panels. I mean, Alex. Yeah, I mean, but for what Elphaba's trying to claim when it comes to hormones, it would be a bit different, I think. But I get where Haley's coming from. So he couldn't pass as 5'10" anymore. Said Khan, Elphaba is not 6 foot. DG is 6'7". Elphaba is almost as tall as DG. Yeah, we got 2 different Haleys in here. Yes. He said yesterday he's getting drunk today. Yeah, they are. So everyone else has to wait days to weeks for appointments. Yet he gets same day appointments. Yeah. He is 6 foot.
Thanks for following.
This is a lie. I have cortisol based test being done, as I'm sure it's cushions. Oh, Alex, I'm sorry. Thank you for following Haley Jade. I've got a lot of Haleys in. Full blood count equals
Thanks for the gift.
anemia, infections, and leukemia, according to Google. Yeah, you can get a full blood count. Yeah, thank you for the Hot Me Kaylee. In all my 64 years with multiple illnesses needing blood, I've never had blood taken from elbow. No, you normally get it done. If it's in that area, you get it done from the other side. I can't remember that part. You get it done from the other side. Haley's a good name. Like I said yesterday, funny how their GP didn't reset when moving. Yeah, Haley, I know. Growing from 5'10" to 6 foot at 22 is wild. I've not grown since I was 13 at Eden. Yeah, I know. But you get bloods taken from the arm crease. Yeah, the arm crease. Yeah, Linny. As someone that's had many fucking blood tests done, yeah, that's where they take it. Or if they can't take it from there, they'll take it from the hand, which that fucking hurts more. I have my bloods taken on top of by my elbow, because that's the only decent vein. Okay, Blazer Daisy, yeah. It's always my inside of my arm or hand, yeah. The hand hurts, yeah, Lenny, yeah. Trust me, I know. But no, normally I take bloods at work, never took from there. Haley, yeah, I know they normally take it from the crease in the crease. That's called something, I know. Is that called something, or is it just called the crease? It's just the crease. But the amount of fucking blood tests, fuck me. Oh, it's always your hand slaying with cats. Oh my god. A crease of the arm, yeah. I have to have them done top of the hand as my arm veins disappear. Oh my god, Loki. Oh, I hate it. I hate having bloods done with the hand. I had so many bloods taken as I'm pregnant, but I have horrendous veins, so always a nightmare, Chantal. Oh my god. It's the elbow ditch. Is that what it's called, 79? I thought that he hadn't got a doctor yet, as he had only just moved. Well, Lazy Daisy, the lies just keep on piling up. I always say, because you have to have, is it a Calliana? I'm butchering that, and I know I am.
Thanks for the gift.
Thank you for the heart, me, Eden. A Calliana? They moved not long ago, Harley. They moved not long ago. Is it a Calliana when they put that fucking can you la? Well, yeah. Yeah. Oh. my mother-in-law has lupus. Oh my god. So has in her test monthly, and they find it hard finding a good man. Oh my god. Maybe it was an STD test. I mean, people at time said it was an STD test more than anything. Because Elphaba's lying here. Elphaba's not 6 foot. Can you la? Okay, so it's can you la? Yeah, whether like it's so that they can put fluids in and put you on a drip and take so the cannula, right? They can only take bloods twice. After that, they can't do it. The I'm gonna butcher that. Anticubital, fuck's sake, whatever fucking word. Fossa equals inside of arm, the fold where blood's taken. Google. Okay, I still fucking butchered that word. I'm gonna call it the crease. Thing is, even if they were telling the truth, nobody will believe them ever again. Anticube Ito. Haley, still. As an Englishman, I fuck up the English language. Lily, there's something getting my blood from feet and neck. Oh my god, wow. My daughter had blood taken from her toe. Oh, no. The words can be tricky, not wrong. I'm a nurse and don't use that word, no. Oh my god. He has cried wolf far many times, yeah. And they're lying here. Quallant? Nope, can't do that word. He tried this last year at the STD clinic. Same arm, same round plaster. Yeah. You had the toe done. Oh my god, I've never had blood taken from the toe. All my blood's come out my central line on my collarbone, Haley. Morning, Fenty. Don't worry, we're just discussing when I have blood's taken and I'm just horrified. I have to have blood taken from your knuckle. Oh, Finley. Oh, Jay. Oh, my God. I hate it. I've been taken from the hand. Oh, my God. Nope. But from the knuckle. Fuck me. Did you ever see QC's fake finger cannula? No, I did not. My word. People out here. I just get mine done in the elbow pit and have a chat and dip out like a cool thanks. Yeah, source code. Unlock that. Yep. That's it. You seen? Yes, I've seen. Wait, Joshie, you seen my hot and cold taps? Hell yeah. Oh my god, these places for blood sound so painful. Yeah, I know.
Thanks for the gift.
Good morning, Fenty. Good morning. My veins always hide when I have to have a blood test. Always 2 nurses have to find them, Courtney. Oh my god. Go agulate. Oh, to thicken and clot. But who cares? Oh my god, okay. Never been so grateful for a good arm crease fed. Right, Miss Thing, I am so fucking grateful. Although sometimes they can't find mine and they have to take it from the hand, which again hurts. But again, I'm so grateful they can find them. See, I'm so pale, they glow under my skin. I mean, you can definitely find my veins. If you can't find them in the creases, you can definitely find them on the fucking hands. Trust me. Trust me. You can definitely find them on the fucking hands. They're fucking there. They're fucking sticking out like fucking... Yeah, they're fucking there. Mine's huge, always there, thank God. Yeah, Miss Thing, mine are fucking huge. My veins got more fat than me. Yeah, source code, same. I love how this... Anyway, so, yeah, Elphaba's lying about their height, by the way. I need a blood test, and receptionist said, good news, I can book it in right before your smear. Oh my god, 2 dots, really? Which, side, I love our tangents, I do too. I'm gonna have to dip if we carry on talking about veins. Sorry, it makes me, I get that, Mel, I get that. If you need to dip, that's perfectly fine. My son can't do needles, he passes out. He's a grandma. Liz, because of the amount of, no, that's okay, Mel. The amount of times I've had blood tests done, and I keep on having to talk to the nurses. Because I hate having needles done. Hate it. So, what I do is talk. I look at the nurses, or I look up and I talk, and I get them to say the words. Like, so I know it's going to happen when they're going to do it. Like, there's going to be a little scratch, so I know it's coming, so I can feel it. But I'm like, yeah. But anyway, so side tangent about smears. So I know that's like a woman thing, right? But correct me if I'm wrong. I watch it go in like, fuck Jamie, please, source schedule. No, can't do it. I must be weird. As love having procedures done. Charlotte, no. I have piercings, but I hate surgical needles. So correct me if I'm wrong about like smear tests. When they say little scratch, it makes it hurt more. No, Claire, I'm like, because I know when the little scratch is gonna happen, I know it's gonna be quick. So I'm like, yeah. Anyway, so smear test.
Thanks for the gift.
Right? Thank you for the gift, Clara. I know I hate dentist needles. They're the only needle that gives me heebie-jeebies in the gum. Oh, Mr. Yeah. So smear tests, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can't have a smear test until you're 25, right? Until a lady until she's 25. As a phlebotomist, I can assure you we're trained thoroughly for fainting. Eldon and Jano. Right. 24 and a half. Yeah, 25, and it should be 3 after first baby. Right. So, but a smear test is to test for things.
Thanks
like...
for the gift.
Thank you for that, Miss CJ. It's to test for things... Yeah, no, you can, but routinely it's later. Oh, okay, Jade. It's to test things like cancer, right? So, I've always been baffled as to why that's so late. Like, why is it so late for primary HPV? Oh, HPV and that cancer. Okay, but like, I was 19 when I had my first, but that was back in 1990. Okay, yeah, but I have a really bad story. What happened to me about that? Oh, I'm sorry, Courtney. Oh, funding. Oh, because of women. Yeah, Beatrix. Because of the vaccines we get now for cervical cancer. You do smears every day, Patrina. Oh my god. I'm 46 and still not old enough to get called for mammograms. Really, 2 dots? Oh wow. Because women's healthcare is shot. I mean, yeah. Because the healthcare system, this is a rant of mine, by the way. The healthcare system was mainly predominantly done by men and for men. I believe it's getting better now, though, from what I understand, because women are fighting more to be understood. And like a lot of the tests, I mean, even like women's like tampons and products, like from my understanding, like it wasn't tested on women, and it's like, huh? I don't need smears anymore. Had a hysterectomy and got no cervix. Oh my god, Fox! Wow. Everything is for men. Even toothpaste is for their pH levels. Yeah, and that's wild. Men
Thanks for
used
the
to
gift.
lobotomize women. Yeah, source code. It's wild, isn't it? Like, not even tested for real blood. Yeah, Haley. Yeah, and I like Haley. Some of the and you know what, like TikTok and YouTube and all the things. I watch some random things. I'm telling you on social media. I watch some random things. CNA. Everyone who can get Gardasil vaccine, please. Okay, Alex. Since Jade Goody, it's been recognised more, but still not good enough. Yeah, Haley, I know, yeah. That's why they now vaccinate boys for HPV. Yeah, because the HPV can be found in boys as well. Also, tampons contain lead and arsenic they just found. Yeah, I didn't know that. Obviously, because I'm a man, so I had no fucking idea about that. But yeah, so some of the hey live it. I'm like, what? Weird positive BRCA. I get smear and mammogram yearly, Liz. Oh, okay, wow. Like, and that's the thing, sort of like. But I was baffled as to like why wait till 25? Because a lot of like things happen before 25, and like so, like some of the things I've seen where like some some men get their hey Ellie, some men get their girlfriends and wives to check their genitalia for lumps and bumps because they had no idea that men could get the big C because they thought only women could. And I'm like, huh? What? Your first meal was at 19 years. Oh my God, Liz. Yeah. Cervical screening is not offered younger because it's very rare to get cervical cancer under 25. Yeah. Getting a doctor to actually listen to you about perimenopause, sorry if I'm butchering that, and menopause symptoms is good. Oh yeah, like Loki, me and a friend of mine who has thyroid issues is fascinating because she's at the age of maybe going through the menopause and they can't determine whether it's menopause issues or thyroid issues, and doctors are just not listening. Fucking just wild. My dad had the C in his downstairs area. He didn't ask anyone to check because he was embarrassed. And that's the thing, Emily, like men shouldn't be embarrassed at all. But that's sad, Emily. That's really sad. Jade Goody did change it all. She did. Jade Goody did change it all. She did. Jade Goody, even though, Jade Goody did bring a lot of change. Yeah, that issue with my thyroid and menopause. Yeah, Haley. And that's the thing, doctors don't tend to listen. Doctors don't tend to listen because they know best, apparently. But it's like, maybe you should listen to your patients. Maybe you should actually start listening to your patients. They are developing self-testing for primary HPV now. So if negative smears won't need to happen. Oh, okay, Patrina, okay. My mum-in-law's breast cancer was only picked up in a routine mammogram. Sorry. It saved her life. Oh my God, that's amazing. It saved her life. I always have to tell my male friends to check their downstairs. It's horrible type of men. It is, Emily, it is. Men should always check. And then, women should always check, obviously, areas, but men should always check as well. Oh my God, folks, I'm so sorry. My dad is dying of a hereditary cancer, and we had a laugh saying, if I get symptoms, they won't listen. I'm sorry, Fox. I'm sorry that that's happening to your dad, but also, like, of course they won't listen. You are the best in your body. Yep. Fight the doctors and make sure you get what you need. Yeah, CJ, yeah. Make sure you fight. Morning, Courtney. Yeah, exactly. Make sure you fight and make sure that they listen. You had your thyroid removed during your menopause, Jade. Oh my God. That's interesting because the thyroid, from my understanding, your thyroid works everything, or I believe it works everything. Also, if anyone in here hasn't had a smear and is scared, yeah, please don't worry. It's really not bad. Yeah, always have those tests if you can. Not long ago, I got diagnosed with underactive thyroid after having blood tests done. It's so done. Yeah, Lenny, sorry. Yes, it can be. I don't have it. I don't know whether men can get underactive and overactive thyroids, can't they? I don't know. Let's say my friend has, and she's described it to me, and yes, it can. My thyroid is fully against me. My biggest OP, this thing. My husband always announces to me that he's done a ball check. Well, at least he announces it. A bad thyroid messes your body up. Yes, it can, Haley. Yeah, it can. Took 20 years to get metformin for PCOS diabetes. I have private consultations now. Fuck the NHS. Yeah, Alex, like getting people to actually listen. Getting people to actually listen. Yeah. I mean, Fentic, yeah. When I thought about that, when I thought about that for a second, everyone had biologically, men and women. Obviously, everyone has a thyroid. Anyone can have thyroid issues. Yeah. Yeah. What disease has E not had? Does anyone know of one? I mean, Liz, well, everyone's discussing thyroid issues. Just wait for E to have one. Had my thyroid and huge goitery, I'm probably butchering that, sorry, removed 10 years ago. Look like Frankenstein's bride. Oh my God, Sarah. 2 minutes embarrassment is worth your life. Yeah, Jade, it is. Yeah. Yeah. You know, always check things. Always check like whether things are working and things like that. And as someone, thyroid problems all tie in with gallbladder, etc. Yeah. As someone that ignored health issues and has had the gallbladder removed because of ignoring said issues, don't ignore your issues. Oh, he's been saying that for a while. They can regulate their body temperature. They can. They're just being an asshole. They can regulate their body temperature. He's just too big to call that. Source code. What do we think the blood test was for? An STD? Just a checkup. Yeah, only babies can't. No, well, frequently we need to learn which ones work for us. We are being held back. We can heal ourselves. So yeah, we can. If E comes back with kidney issues, I'm gonna flip out. Hell yeah. Just wait. Just wait. Also, thyroid issues don't just affect hormones. Also, on metabolism and sleep regulation. It can affect everything. Your thyroid can affect everything. Had to jump off was with my granddad. Oh, okay, Ladyful, that's okay. Was just thinking next ailment could be Raynaud's? I'm butchering that. We'll just wait for the next ailment. We'll just wait for the next ailment. Anyway, what was this video? Is he still in the same top? What did I miss? This video is from Thursday, Kiki. They had doctors. Cold hands go blue. Oh, okay, Emma, okay. Morning, Natty. If anyone has insomnia, speak to your doctor about I'm butchering that. New sleep med and it's amazing. Oh, okay, Miss Thing. The they sell Ortiz River Fever on Temu if you are stuck for new illnesses.
Just had my I'm actually just 6 foot, so I'm 6 foot, bang on 6 foot.
You are 6'6", I believe, because you're just as tall as DG. This is a lie. This is a lie.
And I'm 15 stone.
Bullshit. I am calling bullshit.
I'm 15.2 stone.
It would be 15.2 pounds. But okay.
So yeah, I'm 15.2 stone. So I've gained. I was on 14.5 stone. So now I'm 15.2.
I'm calling bullshit. Like bullshit. You know, like this is just bullshit. He's in XXL. So they're like, no. I mean, thank you for showing someone Chin Alpha. I'm in triple X, but that's because I like baggy tops. But there is no way that Alphaba is 6 foot. No way. We saw how tall DG was. And Alphaba was almost as tall. That's a load of bullshit. E has always maintained E is 5'11". How the hell has E grown at 20? Yeah, no. Well, they had a 3X tag on their dress on Scrum. I mean, 5'9", 11, 4 kilograms. E is bigger than. Yeah, I know. E was slouching beside DG. E's more than 6 foot. E wears clothes to we. Also wearing size. I mean, I'm 6 foot and female, and he's tall. Let's put a photo of them into ChatGPT and have it tell us his estimate number. He's at a lot of weight on, so he looks odd. I mean, so that's 69.52 kilograms. And my 6'3" husband is 112 kilograms with a slimmer and more muscle build. The lies just keep flowing. DG said he went on tiptoes for the photo to do E a favour. He is not 6 foot. Could play Frankenstein on stage. He was more interested in their lips with new lipstick than the poor cat. I mean, of course they are. They're going to get bored with that cat. I don't know why they pandered to E. E's over 6 foot. He hates this because he not the petite lady with the button nose. I don't know why he's trying it so hard. I don't know why they're trying it so hard. Yes, the cat is a prop. The cat is an absolute prop. And we all know it. Everybody knows that the cat... Hey, Alexa, hello. But I'm 5'5". I've actually met it. I can confirm they are around 5'11". But no, when they were with DG, they were about the same height. And DG's 6'7". Like, I don't know. I think weight gain is type 2 diabetic, as happened to me. But no, I'm type 2 diabetic. Unfortunately, I don't think RSPCA will do anything for the guy. No, I don't think RSPCA will do anything. People have reported it. E to the RSPCA. People have reported people to the RSPCA, but again, like I turned around and said earlier, people can make reports, but it all depends. You reckon, Alexa? I mean, I'm 5'10". I'm 5'10". So, but like I say, DG's 6'7", and they literally stood toe to toe with each other Scam with Dan. My friend had her dog cremated but never received the ashes. Oh my god, Cosmic. Oh my god. That's horrible. Oh, the ISP has no powers. Yeah, I get that. The next Scam with Dan will be interesting. Yeah, that will be interesting. But haven't they got one? I think they've got one more to do. I don't know what's the point about lying about your height. I don't know. Living dogs who had no shelter or water. The ISPCA didn't get involved until I pestered the police. I know, but like the final will be interesting. Yeah. So like again, when it comes to the RSPCA and all that stuff, I don't know whether their medical... he thinks he can just show their medical records to police and RSPCA and they'll say, okay, do what you like. You mean the false medical records? But yes, that's what they think. But again, all the evidence that people are sending in, yeah, all the evidence that they are sending in, may work against them. But again, Elphaba will get bored with Mew, and the reason why, most of it will be because Mew's growing up. Mew's growing up, and like there's a clip there where Mew's biting Elphaba and being a bit boisterous, and things like that. So Elphaba will get bored with handling Mew, and also there's that aspect. But the other aspect is Elphaba will get tired of people mentioning Mew, speaking about Mew, and also questioning whether Elphaba will get Mew spayed, and the responsibility that comes with looking after Mew. That, like, people constantly questioning, constantly going on about Mew, that will also be a contributing factor. So yes, the RSPCA might do something, maybe, but that will be the crux of it in the end. Especially the bit of Talia saying the cat would have starved. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's. It suggests the RSPCA will have no issue when they see the cat and how he lives. Maybe Liz. He will just say it's trolls. So many people that are reporting, they might get away. They might do, but again, I think he will get bored. He teases the cat. I'm worried what he does to the cat when they're live. If she bites it. I mean, yeah, I can understand that concern. I can understand that concern. Because we know he can be aggressive. But also, you know, I mean, but like I say, I think eventually Mew's gonna grow up and he will get bored. He will get bored of looking after Mew, because again, he's one of the kind of people that unless the spot's like not, it's like narcissistic parents. It's like narcissistic parents. You know, I really worry about Mew's aftercare if she gets spayed, especially with hygiene and pain. Yeah, I know, Cosmic, but then it's a double-edged sword because people want you to get spayed. So it's a double-edged sword with that. I feel he will eventually get a knock from a random person who's there to rescue cat off their own back. I mean, maybe Sarah, maybe, possibly. And the bit of them saying he's tired of being sober. I mean, he's got a rug habit, so yeah. I mean, they went out. Did they go out drinking last night, or is they going out drinking tonight? It's like that McFly song, apart from it's all about a yes, testicles, yes. Testicles, if I'm not mistaken, are you someone that used to do videos or still does videos? There are so many people that do these videos on E. If I'm not mistaken, is that right? I may be wrong. E won't remember / bother to give her pain relief. They wouldn't even do the eye drops. Yeah, I know. Oh, that's tea tickles. Oh, I'm getting confused. It's okay, it's alright. I'm getting confused. It's fine. I'm getting confused. How am I doing today, Cosmic? I'm doing okay. I'm doing alright. I'm doing fabulous. I'm not doing alright with this heat. But other than that, I'm doing alright. I'm doing alright. Never knew there was so many testicles in the world. No. I'm getting confused with probably another like T Tickles. Like I said, there may be a T Tickles who did do videos. Like I said, there are so many accounts that like do the videos of E. Because there have been so many accounts. Since so many people say that they can't wait for it to cool down now. Me included. Yeah. How do you spell alcoholism? I think you just spelt it. Sharon. I think you just spelt it. A-L-C. I think you just spelt it. I think they still do a few Pezza tags me by accident sometimes. Yeah. Testicles, yeah. As I say, there are so many accounts. But you know, there are so many accounts out there. I mean, this, like, you gotta think, right? E has been torturing the internet for about 6 years. Hang on, we're in 2020. About 5-6 years. Oh, did you testicles? Okay. About 5-6 years. And so there have been multiple accounts just documenting. Some do documenting, some have been doing cantooing, some do videos, some just do videos, some do live streams. Oh, thanks, Fox. Richard Snap. Oh, testicles. What happened to them getting their passport, and how can it be in the name Elphaba? I have no idea about their getting their passport. Well, apparently, you know they're not going to get their passport. That's all a freaking facade. I don't know how they're getting their name Elphaba as a name for a passport. I don't know how they would do that. I couldn't tell you. Because Elphaba is a trademark name, unless they're doing Orion. But Elphaba, someone has said that they've changed their name by default to Elphaba, even though I don't think they have. But again, even the name Orion sounds like Ariana, They can't even come up with a fucking name. It's so weird. There was a guy called Manchester United legally. Oh my god. Really, source code? What? There's a guy named Manchester United. No way. That is wild. My legal name is Megan Fox, and you have to jump through hoops to prove my real name. Wow. That must be wild. E hasn't changed their name to by Indeed poll. No, yeah, I know they haven't. The name is legally trademarked, so E can't change it to that. No, I know they can't. That's what I mean. Even if they did change it legally, how is it if it's trademarked? I don't know the legalities of that. I thought that they didn't think that they would be able to. Oh, did they? Okay. Can you imagine E and their mother abroad? E said E taking their mum with them. Oh god, that would be hell. Luke, yeah, I've got a few names of them too, but I'll get banned as well. Like I went through Caden, Linden, Juniper before settling on Fennec. But Erin keeps tickling my brain. Oh, that's a good name, yeah. That's a good name, Fentic, yeah. When working in the hospital, Jesus Christ, legally. Can you do that? Can you check that, Reed? Can you check that, Amber? I suppose you can check the deep hole. I would imagine that would be banned, yeah. You also heard Elvis Presley. Wow, okay. There are 13. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, Pentic, okay. Yes, all names changed are listed for people to see. Oh, Amber, I did not know that. But I suppose you could, yeah. There's lots in Latin countries with Jesus. But it would, yeah, but wouldn't it be named, Jesus? Wouldn't that be, hey Jojo.
Thanks for the gift.
Oh, the London Gazette lists it all. Really, Amber? Oh, okay. Thank you for that, my judge. I did not know that. Oh, yeah, it would be, yeah, hell yeah. I'm doing well, Judge. I'm doing well. We're just chilling and chatting right now, but yeah, I'm doing well. I hope you're doing well too, Jojo. I hope you're doing fabulously well too. All right. So, yeah, like, I suppose you could check. I suppose you could check. Oh, if that's enrolled depots, yes. But unenrolled depots, you wouldn't be able to, yeah. But, okay, so there are loopholes around that then, yeah. There are loopholes around that. Yeah, I suppose there are loopholes around that, but yeah, authentic. Okay, yeah, I get that. Yeah. So, what day is it today? Saturday. God, you know what? I'm losing my days. I'm losing my days. I'm also losing my mind. Which, fair. I'm losing the will. So, what do you reckon? Alpha's time I said that they're not coming live. What do you reckon the chances are that Alpha will be live either later today, tonight, or tomorrow? What do you reckon the chances are? And whilst that's happening, I'm going to find a song. I'm going to find a song. They'll be on kick tonight, you think, today. Even mostly tickles me because sheep puns part of last name is Lamb. Born Chinese, yes. Oh, okay, okay. Let me put on a song. I'm gonna go with
Thanks for following.
Thank you for following, Linny. If you're gonna cause chaos, don't get caught. And if you do get caught, record it so we can all see it. And I'll catch everyone later. Goodbye, everybody.